Welcome to your weekday Cup of the Word. We're in Job chapter 36. Now in Job chapter 36, Elihu continues to speak, and he's going to say, now I've got some other things to tell you about God and how righteous He is. One of the other evidences is just look at the world around us. Look at how the nations rise and fall, and look at how it is that God continues to foster a world where righteousness has a place to be, where there's an opportunity for good to happen. And when people are evil, He does eventually lay them low. He does make sure justice overall is done. I mean, the fact of the matter is thieves do still have to hide in dark corners, and murderers do still have to hide what they're doing, because justice does exist on this planet. And so you have to be aware of that God, even though in your circumstance you feel like where has justice gone, that doesn't mean it has disappeared. And so we have to be careful, and He'll say to Job, He'll say, don't turn to evil to get away from your affliction. That is, just because you're hurting so much doesn't mean that you should go looking to blame God so that can take some of the pain away for a moment. That's not the answer. Don't replace your suffering with wrongful judgment against God. But instead, look and see that God does do a whole lot of good on this planet. He does bring the rains. He does take care of man. And even though in this moment in your life, there is a great deal of pain, that doesn't mean that God overall has forgotten about man. So there are still good things for you to latch on to, Job. And that doesn't diminish your pain, but it does give you some perspective on it. And so there's really the key to that chapter is he's just saying, now look, I know in your moment here, where you're at, it's really, really horrible. But that doesn't mean it's horrible everywhere. And that doesn't mean that God has somehow forsaken justice all of a sudden. That's your Daily Cup, and we'll see you tomorrow.